Mic check 1 2 1 2. Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what time it is, and y'all know who y'all looking at. Excuse me. Welcome to another episode of Club Pizzle. Always do that. Always adjust to my chair. Let me see. Let me go down a little bit. Bam, there we go. All right, y'all need to see the jersey. This is UNLV. It's a Larry Johnson jersey. Salute to the 91 Rebels. Whatever. But thank everybody for y'all continued support of this platform. Thank y'all for y'all continued support of this podcast. Um, Again, y'all know who I am. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. While y'all are watching this, I am currently at a Cleveland Charge game, screaming my head off, probably. And if y'all are watching the games, y'all can see me every game, damn near, because that's where I got my seats. I got my seats to where you can see me. Um, yeah. So that's that. Um, Quick programming notes. I mean, of course, make sure y'all go check out Full Disclosure with myself and Jocelyn Brown. Also, Pizzle's Picks. Preceding this on the Happy Hour Facebook page and on Twitch on Thursdays and on Wednesdays, 8 o'clock on my regular Facebook account and right here on the Happy Hour Network YouTube account. So y'all know what it is, man. Please make sure you guys sign up for Pizzle's Picks, the College Bowl edition. I'm going to be recording that show and doing that show in the next week or so, something like that. The bowl games start on the 16th. I'll probably get all of that done next week. I'm gonna be uber hella busy next week with shows and things like that. But make sure y'all sign up. There is a cash prize attached to it. So if y'all think y'all can make better picks than me, if y'all think y'all can do anything with me, please make sure y'all sign up. It's already 5 of us in the group. Myself, Don the Bar Guy. Shout out to Don the Bar Guy. If y'all need y'all need any type of bar service or anything like that, and y'all in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, please go holler at my man. My main man, Chris Cargall, is also a part of part of this group. Ray Simpson is also a part of this group. I've already smoked Ray and Chris in the college regular season Pizzles picks, and they're gonna get to smoke again here. And also my guy Gregory McCurry Jr. is also a part of that. If it's gonna be us 5 going forward, it's just gonna be us 5 going forward. But I'm telling y'all right now, the picks lock next Saturday morning. The first bowl game is next Saturday, and I'm telling y'all, the group locks. The link is posted. Will be posted down in the link of where y'all at here. If y'all on the Facebook account, I'm gonna post it there. The YouTube people, I'm gonna post it there as well. The link is gonna be down there, so y'all need to come on and try to win some of this money. The only one's gonna win money is the person who wins the group. I'm just gonna tell y'all that now, and I'm not gonna tell y'all. It's just gonna be some money, some extra money. And that's that. All right, man, let's get to it because again, I don't have a lot of time. I'm pre-recording this, and I gotta, I'll be making my way down to Wolstein here in a few minutes. But the Cleveland Browns, and I'm not gonna yell this week. I promise y'all, I'm not gonna yell. This is gonna be a very, very calm show. I'm trying to keep myself very calm. It's just a lot of other outside bullshit happening. Anybody who has a home studio know it's always bullshit when you are trying to record at home on your recording days. It's always some bullshit, right? So let's get to it, man. The Cleveland Browns dropped a second consecutive game on the road out on the West Coast to the Los Angeles Rams by a score of 36-19. it was closer than what the final score showed, just because we were right there in the fourth quarter. And it's just demoralizing. And you have to win games like this. Even when you're shorthanded and you're missing key guys and key guys are dinged up, and you have guys that are not playing full games. I mean, Miles Garrett did not play a lot. He was out for a lot of the game, and they were using him pretty much as a pass specialist. And that kind of killed him because Puka Nacua was killing him. And then this was before and after he got injured. Joe Flacco made his debut. I'm not mad at what Joe Flacco did, except for the one pass in the fourth quarter where I believe it was there. Flacco just smoked the pass. That's all I can. That's all I got with that one. But Joe Flacco was 23 or 44 for 254 yards, 2 tubs, and a pick. I mean, not bad for a guy who hasn't played in a year. He looked a little rusty, but you can see a guy like Joe Flacco. You can see why he was in the league for so long. You can see why he was a Super Bowl MVP. You can see why he got what he got. You can see why they brought him in. But you could also see that he's a little long in the tooth. Like, it's understandable. He's a veteran guy. You can see some of the throws that he made. Those were some veteran throws. He spreaded the wealth around. 9 different receivers, y'all. 9 of them things. Elijah Moore had his best game of the year. Amari Cooper was on his way to having one of those games, but he got injured. And another thing plaguing the Browns, again, are the drop passes. And I think a lot of those drop passes come from the quarterback shuffle that is going on every week. I mean, this is the 4th quarterback we've had all season through 13 weeks. You had Watson, you had Dorian Thompson-Robinson, you had PJ Masks. Yes, I'm never calling him by his name. He's always going to be PJ Masks. I'm not going to kick his back in. I'm just going to say I'm never calling him by his name. He's always going to be PJ Mask. And then you got Joe Flacco. That continuity, chemistry, that comes, like, all quarterbacks have different velocities on the ball, different timings. And with Joe Flacco just coming in off the street a couple of weeks ago, I mean, the guy was in his backyard for Thanksgiving. So, I'm really not upset with his performance, except for the interception. That it was just a horrible looking pass. I haven't had the opportunity to go back and look at the all 22 view, but I will say this: Flacco showed that Stefanski scheme, it does work. It's not really the play calling. I'm a Kevin Stefanski guy. A lot of people out there might not be. Yeah, y'all hate how he calls plays in his play calling. Y'all should know by now, with the Browns having the top rushing attack or one of the top rushing attacks in the league, that they're going to stack the box. I don't care how good your offensive line is. And we're still down both tackles. Haven't heard anything about Jed coming back, but DeJuan Jones came back and he played well. Aaron Donald is a menace. He's going to do what Aaron Donald does. That's any team. It's like you just got to slow him down and it just crush your fingers and pray that he don't get his off. But this offense, they have to put up points, especially on the road where the defense seems to pee down their leg on the road. They have to. This defense really does have to tighten up on the road, though. This is the 2nd consecutive week, even though they started fast and they got 7. The Browns offense started off fast and got 7. The Rams came right back and gave him another 7, and then they gave him another. They gave him points. With fast, aggressive defenses like the Browns, teams are going to use those jet sweeps and reverses and misdirections, and it does work on them. And Matt Stafford is a veteran quarterback, and Jim Schwartz was Matt Stafford's coach when he was in Detroit. So a lot of the things that Matt Stafford was doing, I wasn't surprised. And that's why I posted. The Browns need to go up, start fast, and put this team away early, because 9 in blue is still 9 in blue. He's always been him. He just played for bad Detroit teams. And once he finally, his first year in LA, he got the nod. He got it done. And they still have some talent there. I mean, Puka Nacua, hands down the rookie of the year. Nobody's playing better as a rookie. All the quarterbacks, running back, whoever. CJ Stroud is in the conversation. But I give it to Puka Nacua, honestly. Greg Newsome, love him, but my guy got cooked. He got baked. Ridiculous. Denzel Ward. Why? And my question is, and this goes for the fans, this goes for local media. How come everybody else's injuries come up? Or y'all talk about how everybody is injury prone, but when it comes to Denzel Ward, nobody says a word. Nobody says a word about it. He's always hurt. I know when he plays, he's lights out and he's one of the best corners in the league. I get that. But y'all come down on everybody else when they get hurt. I've heard people say, oh, Anthony Walker always gets hurt. I'm hearing people, damn, Myles Garrett always gets hurt. Deshaun Watson just can't stay healthy, yada, yada, yada. But nobody says anything about Denzel Ward. Why? Fans and media alike, everybody. It's just quiet on Denzel Ward always being hurt. Concussion, shoulder, hamstring, fucking turf toe, everything. Every time you turn around, this dude is getting injured. This was a crucial game against the Rams. They needed him. And I know he went down off of a dirty hit by a Baltimore Raven. I know. But he got hurt. But y'all don't want to talk about that. Y'all are welcome to answer that question. I pose the question and people get quiet. I don't understand it. I know a lot of people out there think I hate Denzel Ward. I don't hate Denzel Ward. I love Denzel Ward. He's a Cleveland boy. Love all my Cleveland guys in the league doing their thing. But y'all have to ask this question. Y'all just seem to give him a pass all the time. I just answer the question. That's all I want to know. And this whole Deshaun Watson narrative that people have been trying to run with all week, and this is national media, and this is more towards the local media and towards the fans. I know I'm not supposed to attack the fans, so I'm just going to turn my attention to local media. I don't listen to that shit, but riding to work with my dad every day, he likes to listen to it. I don't. I'll just leave it at that. I don't listen. But when I do listen, it's a bunch of crybaby shit. They sound like crybabies. Even after wins, they cry and they complain. But I'm listening to, and I'm not even gonna say names. If y'all listen to the radio guys in Cleveland, y'all gonna know exactly what I'm talking about or who I'm talking about. But they're talking about how Deshaun Watson was in the press box and not on the sidelines for the game this week. Let's stop it right there. Let's not act like the games where he was injured that he wasn't on the sidelines. The game he missed against Baltimore, he was on the sideline. The game against San Francisco, I believe he was on the sideline. The Indy game when he came back, he was on the sideline. These past two games against the Broncos and the Rams, he was on the sideline. There are pictures. The Denver game, he was on the sideline. Excuse me, I'm sorry. And the was it another game before that? Whatever. He been on the sideline. This past Sunday, there are pictures of him on the field with the guys. And then these goofballs. Yes, I'm listen, man. I'm tired of biting my tongue. I've been biting my tongue a lot lately about a lot of things that are going on in this city that I am gonna let loose coming up on y'all real soon. Just stay patient. But listening to these goofballs talk about how Deshaun Watson is in the press box with his girlfriend and he's not wearing Browns gear. I promise y'all, the media in this city is so out of touch. It's ridiculous. All of them old motherfuckers need to be off the air ASAP. There is a gang of young guys at these radio stations that are running their boards and that are producers. How do I know that? Because I know a couple of the guys down there. Salute to them. But they got these talentless, old, out of touch people. Some of them never played ball in their life. Some of them never grew up. They grew up fucking silver spoons in their mouth. And they just don't know shit. And they're trying to talk about this dude. And it's been that way since Deshaun Watson got here. A bunch of these goofballs. And I'm not even going to call their names out. At least not today. Just so out of touch. Y'all are upset that my guy is in the press box with his girl. He just had fucking surgery. Y'all want him to be on the sideline where there's a risk of him being injured and hit by somebody with equipment on. Right, assholes, dummies? The injury policy, I don't know how the injury policy is now, but as I know it, guys on injury reserve, they don't have them there. And also, the injured guys, they feel like it's bad luck. Y'all know how superstitious these guys are. Well, maybe these goofballs don't know because they've never played. They've never been in the locker room. They weren't even a water boy. They didn't even get a chance to be on a chain game. They press box babies that don't know shit and don't get it. Can't be out there. And then they got this dumbass picture of Joe Burrow on the damn sideline and trying to say this is the difference between Burrow and Watson. Shut the fuck up. And this is goofballs on these apps. Let it go. Whatever. I believe Nick Chubb was at this game. I could be wrong. But I know Nick Chubb has showed up to Browns games. He wasn't on the sideline. He was up in the press box. You know what? I need y'all to do this for me. I might clip this up too. Flood these radio stations and tell them, hey, I want Don P to come. I want Pizzle to come up here to come and talk to y'all so he can dress y'all down. Because I will dress them down. All of them. Either station, any show, I'm pulling up. Or if any of them got the stones to come to Club Pizzle, they're welcome. We can do it virtually. I got the setup. We can get it popping. I just have a real issue with that. I have a real issue with everybody in this city, fans too, and I'm really trying not to go in too hard on you fans because a lot of y'all really don't know no better. But just stay tuned in 2024. All of y'all that be popping all this shit. Football players, basketball players, I'm on y'all ass 2024. When I put these charity football and basketball games together, y'all better sign up. Or I'm going to come on my show every week and call y'all chicken shit. Flat out. Jacksonville comes into Cleveland this week. Grant Delpit did say, like, they're asking him, is this must win? Grant Delpit is kind of downplaying. They're like, we're not thinking about it. They're going to do that publicly, but I think privately they do feel like, all right, we got to win. As far as I'm concerned, I think the Browns need to go 4-1 in these last 5. That's just my honest to goodness opinion. I feel like Jacksonville, Chicago, Houston, the Jets, and the Bengals. All of them are winnable, especially coming up this week. There's Trevor Lawrence is, we don't know. We're not sure. Without Trevor Lawrence, I want to say pencil it in, but they need to put up points. This offense needs to score points. We don't even know if Dorian Thompson-Robinson is going to start. It might be Flacco again. I think going forward, it should be Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco gives the Browns the best chance to win and the best chance to make it to the playoffs. It's just my opinion. But all of these games are winnable. The Jacksonville game, this game is huge. The Chicago game, I'm not scared of Chicago, but I know the Browns. Just say that. Houston is really must win. And the Jets and the Bengals, like, I think they have to win 4 out of 5. They can go 3-2 and go 10-7, and they could squeeze in there because I don't think the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to sustain. I think the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to have a bad December. Indianapolis is Jekyll and Hyde. Houston is Jekyll and Hyde. The Bengals had a big win over Jacksonville, and if the Bengals can beat them with a backup, if the Bengals can beat the Jaguars with a backup, the Browns can beat the Jaguars with a backup. This is how I feel about it. The in-season tournament is down to its final 4. As I'm recording this, the Indiana Pacers and the Milwaukee Bucks are playing. And then the Pelicans and the Lakers will be on after them. And that game will probably be on as this is playing. I love the TNT ESPN collaboration. Mike Breen, Doris Burke, and Reggie Miller on the call. I'm not sure if they're going to switch up the commentary teams and do like Kevin Harlan, Doc Rivers, and somebody else for the second game. I'm not sure if they're going to do that. But I know you got Stephen A., Chuck, and the guys inside the NBA, and Stephen A. and Wilbon. I love that. It would have been really, really dope if they could have had put Uncle Shay Shay there and put Shannon Sharp with Shaq and Chuck and Kenny and Ernie. And these are things that would never happen like in any other universe. And I'm so glad that these things are happening. I'm hype about that. And I'm looking forward to that coverage with those. They are stopping the Lakers from wearing their black. uniforms, talk about the contrasts with the court. And I'm looking at this. I'm currently looking at the in-season tournament court, and those black unis don't do that for them. It's just some BS. They want to mess with the Lakers, whatever. I think the Lakers are going to win the whole thing, though. I mean, why not have LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers be the first winners of this in-season tournament? And this in-season tournament has been lit. These have been some awesome games. There's been some very good basketball being played in these in-season tournament games, and I dig it. And they have the money and the ratings. They're going to back this up for this thing to continue. And when the next television contract comes up, this is going to continue. We have at least 4 or 5 years of this, and I'm good with it. So, salute, NBA. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get up out of here. Y'all got a half an hour out of me this week. Make sure y'all tune in. Full disclosure, will be late. It'll be Tuesday evening when I put that out. Pizzle's picks as scheduled. Club Pizzle as scheduled. I think I'm going to a hockey game next week. So I'm gonna pre-record like I've been pre-recording. So just be ready for that. The College Bowl Pizzle's picks is coming up. I might have some other special things in the work with y'all, like a happy hour special, a network special that I'm probably going to be bringing to y'all sometime next week. I just know I'm be getting with somebody that I have been trying to get with for a long time, and we're finally going to put something together. So just be ready for that when it comes. I'm excited about that. I'll just say that I'm super excited about it. So y'all know what it is, man. Always protect your peace, protect your energy. The message is more important than the messenger. And creators, be great. Stay positive because negative energy is trash. Until next week. Peace, y'all.